Rest my beating heart. Maybe we'll just pick up our tinned fish from the supermarket. There is many ways to get squished in Lisbon. But a guy just sold us little squares of happiness. Well guys, welcome to Lisbon, and as you've seen from that little intro, I'm going to have a good day today. We're in Lisbon, and I think what we said last time was you have to experience cities by eating and nibbling and chomping and slurping and licking your way around the city. So that's what we're kind of going to go and do today. Once again, someone's very quiet because she's only on one cup of tea.
I'm just absorbing all the atmosphere. It's really busy, and it's already just quite early on a Sunday morning, and it's just mobbed. So another crazy packed day, I think.
But we're standing outside the Time Out Market, which apparently has got the best of the best foodie things. So that's where we're going to start out. But yeah, I'm glad I brought my stretchy pants. Actually, I really didn't bring the stretchy pants. These are already tight.
I did.
Hey. Ho 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 ho. I'm already liking the look of this. They're making their own Pastel de Nata. She just spotted chocolate. Rest my beating heart. Oh. So apparently it's a Portuguese winter special. I think it's quite healthy. It's something called fried dough.
Are you going to share that? For some reason I was expecting it to be warm, like, you know, southern fried chicken type thing.
That is so damn good. Sugary, battery, fried goodness. On to the next one. But I think I'm going to keep my pastel de nata to another little shop I'm going to go visit later on. Now I think it's time for coffee. So I find a nice cup of coffee. But my food elation has turned to abject dejection. Another food I wanted to try, the bafana, the kind of stewed pork sandwich. All the bafana shops are shut on a Sunday. Might just have to be a prego then instead. Well, we're not out in the sticks now. €6.50 for a tea and a coffee. Oh, this is going to be a tasty but rather expensive day, I think. Although the fried dough was only $1.50, so.
I think we might just have to eat fried dough all day.
So of course one of the things that a lot of people will do in Lisbon is ride the number 28 streetcar. We're not going to. It's a little bit mobbed in there. It's actually quite nice to see the streetcars just sort of trundling up and down the street as well. And this looks like an area that's been shut off to cars.
By the way, I'm meant to be taking us to the castle, not slightly getting to the castle.
Castle's
I don't know why
somewhere.
he tells me to do directions, because I have no idea where I'm going.
So who knows where we're going, as long as it sells more fried dough. You know what? Maybe we'll just pick up our tinned fish from the supermarket. €15.
And secondly, the girl asked where we were from, and I said Ireland. She said, "This will help you then." And she gave me a Dutch leaflet.
Oh, squeeze in! Guys, there is many ways to get squished in Lisbon. That's my first or my second observation. If the hearty food doesn't kill you, then scooters, trams, trains, bikes, buses, that'll get you.
I'm having spidey senses today with so heightened on the cars, bikes, trams, everything trying to kill me.
You have to be on your double guard, triple guard.
And I'll tell you what, come in the middle of winter when there's not 10 billion people here. It's not even summer yet.
Right, carry on going up. Apparently we are going the right way, so.
I got it right.
Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all. But why
A
didn't
little bit of sightseeing, work up an appetite, and now I think it's time for either third breakfast or first lunch, I'm not quite sure. Still disappointed that I can't find a befana, but maybe a prego, but definitely something a bit more substantial than fried dough. Maybe I'll finish the day with fried dough. Right, back into the crowds again. Oh, where's she gone? There she is.
Did you just see a little government old man in a doorway?
He was.
Trying to sell drinks out of his bottle. Very entrepreneurial.
Yeah. And he knew hello in about 14 different languages. Right, food time. And speaking of entrepreneurs, so the food that I really wanted to eat, befana, the prego, the Portuguese sausage, none of these places are doing it.
I saw a big sausage over there.
Ooh.
Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call?
Well, we haven't yet found anything to eat, but Nicola spied.
The ginger in a chocolate cup.
Let's give that a whirl.
Cheers.
$1.50 each.
Do you swallow and then eat the chocolate? I presume so, do you?
Yes.
Right. Don't just shove it all in.
No. Although that would have been quite funny for the vlog, seeing you do that.
Oh, that's delicious.
Well, that's good. And the best part about it?
Oh. Oh.
That's ingenious. All cutlery and plates and things should be just made of edible stuff. Oh, that's good. Ginger.
I reckon we should buy some of that.
So that was quite funny, just after we had our little shots. There was a tour guide and she was obviously going to take all of her participants to one. But I heard her say two things. One, all the families died. And two, all the families got better. Now, I'm not sure whether all the families died after drinking ginger or all the families got better after drinking ginger, but I guess we'll soon find out. Goodness me, this is a bit of a thin street. Everybody breathe in. Well guys, sadly a very disappointing lunch. Went for tapas. Oh, someone just smashed the glass, that's how bad it was. We misordered basically. Ended up with some blood sausage, which I normally would quite like, but it was an acquired taste. But anyway, moving swiftly on, we're just going to take a wander up. It now seems to be kind of fourth lunch for a lot of people. And we're all getting super jealous because a lot of ours wasn't very good. But hey, we might need to finish the day off with something sweet. A sweet cocktail. Look at those things there, look at the pair of things. So Nicola is currently over in a little Pastel de Nata shop, which I believe is one of the oldest in Lisbon, but you know how they like to fox us tourists. It probably opened last week. This also seems to be a bit of a meeting point. Oh, Nicola's phoning me. I wonder what that means. Where are you? Oh, you're there.
They're still warm. Very good.
Pastel de Nata. Yeah, there is definitely something very nice about having them warm. Slightly making up for a very poor lunch. We should stick to sweet things, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
So Nicola's in getting her, rather than a shot of the ginger, she's getting a whole bottle of it. Why not? I think these guys here are actually on a bar crawl as well. So, and apparently, just like the Pastel de Nata shop, this is one of the oldest ginger shops in Lisbon. Again, maybe that needs to be fact checked. This tasty though.
Another disappointment. Went in to get my bottle of ginger, and they don't take cards, and I haven't got enough money. And it was €22, so
for a little tiny bottle. So
wasn't meant to be.
wasn't meant to be, indeed. Shall we go and join our sorrows with a cocktail? So guys, that was a little bit of a rush. We've finished our time in Lisbon, which by the way was absolutely beautiful. If you've got a sweet tooth, come to Lisbon, but leave your doctor and anything to do with him behind. We also just about made it on the boat. Nicola made it on, but I kind of went through the gate and thought, no, once you're through the gate, you're okay. So I'm kind of sauntering down beside this other Portuguese chap, thinking I'm going to look cool doing this. And he went, "Oi, run!" I was like, "Why?" It was like, "You missed the boat." It was like, "You?" And it was like, "Oh, no, I just work here." So I then had to sprint to get on the boat, and I kid you not, I got on just as the boat was leaving. Time to work out local transport systems again. Don't get me wrong, the Portuguese travel system is very efficient, apart from when it's not efficient, and it's not being efficient right now.
Right.
Or maybe we're not being efficient.
I think we're not being efficient.
that's more like it.
It's your thing. Oh, there's my bottle clinking.
We all good?
We're good.
We can go home. Happy days! So we're now waiting on our metro back to our park up. It's 7 minutes away.
This is our tram. I think it'll go back that way because everyone's getting on.
Glorious! Doesn't leave for 6 minutes though, so we're all good.
I'm hungry. You should have bought the chicken.
And the good thing about the train being delayed, we got very nice coconut and milk, yeah?
Coconut and milk.
And what's it?
Brigadeiro.
Brigadeiro.
The name is Brigadeiro.
Is that good?
So good, we're getting one more. You have to have this, it's so good. Ireland,
Okay.
Oh, I've only got 96. I've only got 97. Is that enough? I've only got 97.
We just spent 11 hours in Lisbon eating the sweet cakes. And don't get me wrong, the sweet cakes were nice. But a guy just sold us little squares of happiness.
We've got one to take away as well.
Time to go home and sleep. See you tomorrow. Well guys, good morning. And we have now left Lisbon and making our way further north. Lisbon was really nice.
It was.
Slightly disappointed with lunch, but more than made up with a little square bit of Brazilian goodness, which apparently we have one other bit.
I hid it so he wouldn't eat both of them last night.
But yeah, so we have 1 week left in Portugal. And so we have to wait for next week for that one as we continue to head further north. But yeah, Lisbon was really, really nice.
And we walked a total of 16 miles,
16 miles.
so be prepared to walk a lot.
Disappointed that I didn't get my Bafana, but maybe a Bafana or a Prego will be on next week's agenda. Alright guys, well once again, thanks a lot for following along.
Bye.
And we'll catch up soon. Bye bye. Now where's that little bit of sweet chocolate stuff?
Depends if you've been a good boy or not.
I'm always a good boy.